Alright, keep your head tilted back and closed real quick, okay? Alright, ma'am, at this point you're being placed under arrest for DUI.
She didn't have good morning.
How are you? Do you know who this is?
Yeah, she just called me to come help her.
She did? Okay, who are you to her?
Friend.
Okay. Alright, do me a favor, if you can pull your vehicle over here and give us a few minutes and I'll let you know when you can come over, okay? Hello?
Hi.
Is this your vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we got ran off the road.
Okay.
And so I tried to swerve and I wound up hitting the guardrail.
Okay.
So, my son's in his car too.
Okay, do you have your registration, driver's license, and insurance?
Yes.
I got her little boy. Just feed her soap and stuff like that. I got to feed her on.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yes.
It was just you and your son in the vehicle?
I swerved on the other side.
That's okay. Just you and your son were in the vehicle?
Yes.
Do you know what the other vehicle looked like that cut you off?
It was a truck, but that's all I could see really. Here I have this, and then I have my license. Let me grab my purse. Sorry.
It's okay.
I have.
No weapons in your purse? Nothing illegal?
No, nothing.
So, this is the gentleman who caught it in. Her son's in there. She's saying she was ran off the road by a possible truck. She has doesn't have any other description. That's all I got so far.
So my stuff.
Where are you headed to?
I was just heading home.
Okay, where do you live at?
It's
Okay, and where were you coming from?
I was actually coming from Dawn's house, which is coming to pick me up because
Is that vehicle there?
Yes.
Okay. Where do they live?
They live in the R section, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
So how'd you end up over here?
We were just taking the short route. I was just following my GPS
Okay.
to go back to South Daytona.
From the R section, this is where
Yes.
your GPS took you?
Yes.
Okay.
We were just going this way, and then they.
Which way is this way?
Well, we were coming this way, and then they ran into me, and so I swerved, and that's when I hit this.
So which way were you swerving?
Swerving.
Yeah, you said you swerved.
Yeah, well, I swerved this way because they were they were cutting me off.
Were they in front of you or behind you?
They were behind me, and then they went past me.
Okay. So if they're behind you, you had to swerve to miss them?
Yeah, I was just trying to avoid them. I mean, I had my son with me, so I was trying to avoid them. That's really all I can say.
What were they doing behind you to where you had to swerve to avoid them?
Well, they were really behind me, like they were trying to hit. I don't know. I was just really more.
Was there any other vehicles there to witness this or see this?
No, not that I know.
It was just you? You're the only vehicle? Okay.
I just
So-
was concerned.
Okay. Just again, because we're going to have to complete a crash report on this, so I just want to make sure that we have everything correct. So you're saying that you were traveling this way towards Pritchard, right, from Whiteview?
Yes.
And there was a black truck behind you,
Yes.
and for unknown reasons you swerved to...
To avoid it,
But why would you need to swerve to avoid it if the truck was behind you?
because they were trying to pass me, but they were also trying to go very closely to me, so I was just very concerned.
Okay.
Where were you coming from?
The R section, and she's trying to get to Flagler Beach. But her GPS took her here.
Where in Flagler Beach you trying to go to?
To my house.
How you doing? Did you pull up on it? Did you see
I was
it?
actually on my way out to work, and I live down
Okay.
Pine Circle, so I was taking a left, and I noticed, I was like, well, that's an awkward place for a car to be sitting.
Okay.
And I noticed the lights were still on and smoke coming out from under the hood.
Okay.
And then I saw the little boy's head bobble bounce around back there.
You didn't actually see her crash, though, did you?
No, I did not see her crash. It was just had to have happened.
Now, when you pulled up, was she still in the driver's seat?
Yeah, she was still in the driver's seat. She was still in there, kind of just sitting there. And I was like,
Okay.
you okay?
Yeah, I got you. All right, just hang tight for just a minute, okay?
Hi, Doug. How are you doing? Did you come from the Halloween party? You went trick-or-treating? Oh, is this a costume that you're wearing? I like your costume. It looks really cool. You must be tired. It's really late. You sleepy? Okay. Are you feeling okay? You're not hurt anywhere? You're cold? Okay. Does the heat feel good in here? Is it warming you up a little bit? Okay. Is there anything I can get for you right now? You're okay? Okay. What's up? Hi.
What's up, how you doing? She's bugged up. Oh, sorry.
Her son is so cute.
Is he?
He's 8 and I'm talking to him and stuff. It's really scary.
Really? Oh.
He's freezing because I'm really cold. So he has the heat on for him. So sad.
Where did he say they were coming from tonight? Did he say?
I didn't ask him. He's kind of very soft-spoken.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
He was just walking through the grass with his feet all wet.
Really?
Shivering.
Okay.
He was shaking.
So you saw her driving the car though for sure?
Yeah, she was definitely driving.
Okay. And she seemed kind of like she was intoxicated a little bit. Did you smell
100%.
anything?
100%.
Okay.
That's the only reason I called her, because otherwise I would have to figure it out.
You have a driver's license number?
Yeah. Cool.
Would you want to do like a written statement just based that you saw her driving and you smell a
Yeah,
little
but
bit?
she don't need to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
On Halloween night 2021, a single vehicle crash in Florida triggered a DUI investigation captured on Deputy Bodycam. This is a legal analysis of what followed. The encounter began as community caretaking, not an investigative stop. Under the Fourth Amendment, no seizure occurred at initial contact. Officers responded to a crash the driver herself reported, removing Terry stop scrutiny entirely. A civilian witness reported detecting an odor consistent with alcohol. Under Illinois v. Gates, this observation combined with the crash and the driver's demeanor begins satisfying the totality of circumstances test for reasonable suspicion.
Who ran you off the road?
Look, it's a black truck.
Where's that? Which way did they go?
Go on that way.
Okay.
Is it Caitlin? All right, Caitlin, I'm Deputy Logsdon. Just real quick, I got a few questions to ask you. We're going to conclude the accident investigation. All right, I'm going to move on to some other questions real quick. Do you have any medical issues right now? Are you diabetic? Do you have any injuries right now, or on any medications? Are you being treated by a doctor for anything? Been to a dentist lately? No? Okay. All right, you experiencing a medical event right now? You're okay? All right. Would you be willing to do some field sobriety exercises? Sure. Okay. Well, let's go step back here where it's safe. We're going to go over towards these cars. If you want to set that on the hood, you can. Bear with me a moment here. I'm going to read you a few things, okay? No, right now you're not in trouble, okay? All right, so we just concluded the accident portion, okay, the crash investigation. All right, I'm going to change the hats here, okay? Just from talking to you, okay, there's a few things that I've observed, okay? I believe you might be impaired, okay? So, but let me read this to you, okay? All right, these are your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used as evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney, have him or her present with you now or any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you.
Miranda read.
If at any time you wish to stop talking to an attorney, stop and have sorry, let me repeat that. If at any time you wish to stop talking or have an attorney present, all question will be stopped at your request, okay? Do you understand these rights? Okay, with these rights in mind, are you want to talk to me? All right, so what I want to do, are you willing to participate in some field sobriety exercises? Okay.
All right, so you agree to speak to us, right? Have you had anything to drink tonight?
I had one shot.
One shot? When?
You can ask Dawn,
Huh?
my friend Dawn,
Okay. How long ago?
about an hour ago.
Hour ago? Just one shot?
Yes.
Okay. Where was this at?
This was at her house.
Her house in the R section?
Yes.
What kind of, what shot was it? What kind of shot?
Fireball.
Okay. All right. You good.
Deputy Logston administered Miranda warnings proactively before formal FST testing began. Under Berkemer v. McCarty, 1984, roadside DUI questioning does not require Miranda absent formal arrest. The deputy exceeded his minimum legal obligation, a tactically sound decision that insulates the investigation from suppression challenge. Post-Miranda, the driver admitted to one shot of Fireball approximately 1 hour prior. Admissible. However, a single drink consumed 1 hour before driving does not alone establish impairment under Florida Statute Section 316.193, which requires either a BAC at or above 0.08 or impairment to the extent normal faculties are affected.
All right, so you want to do some field sobriety exercises with me?
Yes.
Okay. All right, again, do you wear glasses or contacts?
Contacts, yes.
You do have do you have them in right now?
Yes.
All right. Your contacts, you're going to be able to see and
Yes.
perform some exercises?
Yes.
Okay. And again, you're not diabetic and not under any influence of medication?
No.
All right, any knee, ankle injuries, anything like that?
No.
That would impair you or prevent you from doing some exercises? Okay. All right. So first
Have
thing,
her face the woods so these lights aren't behind her.
yeah, if you could face this way, face towards me.
Okay.
All right, you see my pen? This is the stimulus or my pen? You see that? Can you touch the top of that for me? All right. All right, this is the top of it, okay? I want you to focus on that, all right? So you got contacts in, you're not wearing glasses, all right? If you could, put your feet together like this. Put your hands down at your side, all right? And I want you to keep your head still and look at the top of my pen. Can you touch it again? So the top of my pen? All right. All right, I want you to follow the top of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Keeping your head still. Do not move your head, okay? Do you understand the instructions?
Yes.
Okay, just focus on this one. All right? Okay. Okay, I want you to keep focusing on it, all right? Okay. All right. All right, I'm going to move on to the walk and turn. So we can use the other line. All right. All right, ma'am. You want to step over here? All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate it, but I want you to stand right here for me, okay? All right. So we're going to do the walk and turn, all right? I want you to put, so just right now, if you could, just stand like there and put your hands at your side. All right, and I want you to watch me, okay? All right, so you're going to put your left foot on the line, like this, all right? Keep your hands and feet. So put your left foot on the line. All right, and again, your hands are down to your side. You're going to place your right foot. Wait until I tell you to start. So you can go back there.
You watching this?
All right, hands and feet down to your side. Okay? All right, just want you to stand like that, okay? I'm going to demonstrate it first, and then I'll tell you when you can start, okay? All right, so what you're going to do when you start is you're going to put your left foot on the line, okay? And then you're going to place your right foot in front of your left foot, okay? And with your to your with the heel of your right foot against the toe of your left foot, okay? Just like I'm doing. All right, and keep your arms down to your side. Do not start until I tell you to do so, okay? So you're going to put your left to the right, hands down to your side, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to make a series. All right, you're going to count out loud. One step.
Hold on, ma'am. Put your foot. She's got to put her foot in front of it while you're doing that.
Okay.
She's got to have her foot on the line with that foot in front of it.
Gotcha. All right, so as he said, what I want you to do, go ahead and put your left foot on the line. All right, and then put your right foot right in front of it, heel to toe, just like that. All right.
Which line?
Whichever one you decide.
Okay.
So put your, yep.
All right. And you're going to keep your hands down to your side, okay? So can you go ahead and get in that starting position for me? All right. So just stay that way until I tell you to start, okay? I'm going to demonstrate it for you first, okay? And then once I get done explaining it to you, I'm going to ask if you understand it, and we'll begin. All right? So can you stay in that position for me, just like this? Left foot on the line, put your right foot in front, toe, hands down to your side, okay? So once you get there and I tell you to start, you're going to put,
starting too early.
I'm terrible at
you're going to do
this line.
9 heel to toe steps, okay? Just like this. Hands down to your side. You're going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on until you get to your 9th step. You're going to make a series of small steps, turn around, and again make 9 heel to toe steps back, like that. Do you understand the instructions?
Yes, I do.
Okay. When I tell you to begin, go ahead and take 9 heel to toe steps on the line. You may begin.
That's good. That's good. Go to the next one.
The next one is going to be the one-legged stand. It's going to be the next exercise, okay? So what I want you to do is, again, you're going to stand here, put your feet together, put your hands down by your side, okay? All right, I'm going to explain the instructions, and then I'll tell you when to begin, okay? All right, with your feet together, your arms down at your side, I want you to maintain this position until told otherwise, okay? When I tell you to, I want you to raise one leg, and you can pick either leg. One leg, raise one foot approximately 6 inches off the ground. It's like the size of a soda can, okay? All right, and then with one foot, keep it raised, parallel to the ground. Both arms at your side, okay? Look at your elevated foot, like that. All right, and I want you to count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop. Do you understand these instructions? Okay, you may begin.
I can't. I'm terrible at that.
If you, at any time, just get back in position and start over, okay?
And
Again,
you
your
said
feet are at your
1,000.
side. We're going to start over, okay? Your feet are at your side, okay? Your hands are down. You're going to lift one foot. You can pick either foot. Approximately 6 inches off the ground, okay? You're going to look at the foot. You're going to count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so on until I tell you to stop. Okay? Do you understand the instructions? You may begin.
I'm terrible at doing like that.
Are you able to complete the exercise?
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm terrible at
All
That's
right.
fine. Just go to the finger to nose now.
Oh,
You know that one? All right.
I don't do that one.
You got to go with something like that. All right, real quick. Put your hands out by your side like this. Keep your feet together. Point your index fingers outward. Tilt your head back. All right. Now look at me. When I tell you to, and I tell you which finger only, okay? You're going to take that finger and put it on your nose. Touch your nose and put it back down. All right, you're gonna close your eyes also. Don't close them yet, okay? When I tell you to, you're gonna watch me. I'm not gonna shut my eyes though for safety reasons, okay? All right, so watch what I do. You're gonna tilt your head back. I'm gonna go right. Take the finger, touch your nose. Not yet. Not until I tell you to start, okay? Right. Touch your nose. Go back down. Don't start yet. Not until I tell you to start. I'm showing you.
Okay.
Watch me though, okay? Right. Touch down. Left. Touch down, okay? When I say right or left, you're going to take that finger and touch your nose and put it back down, okay? Do you understand the instructions that I've told you?
Yes.
All right, now tilt your head back and close your eyes. Don't start until I tell you what finger. Left. Keep your eyes closed. Right. She missed it on that one. Right. Left. Left. Right. All right, just keep your head tilted back and closed for okay? All right, ma'am, at this point you're being placed under arrest for DUI.
Do you live with your mother? Okay. Can she come and get your son? Does she drive? She does? Is she able to come get your son? She is. Okay.
My friend Dawn went to go, came to come pick me up, so,
Okay, we're gonna step over here real quick, okay?
Why are you crying, Caitlin? You upset?
All right, this way, Kate. You think you should have been driving with your son in the car like that? All right, I want you to face me. There you go. There you go. Just kind of get. The best thing to do is face me and then kind of get seated and then. Oop. You able to do it? Kick your feet up. All right, again.
fine until I get
All right.
ran off the road.
All right, thank you. Just hang tight. I'll be right with you.
Hello. How are you? Hey.
Tired.
I got you. Who are you to Caitlin?
Caitlin called me. She
Uh-huh.
had been at my house and she was with me and she said that she got run off the road and needed help. She couldn't get her
Yeah.
car.
Unfortunately, she's going to jail. For DUI.
Can I have her son?
Unfortunately, we can only give her to a relative, so we're getting in contact with mother. If you have mother, try to call her. Tell her where we're at.
I don't
We're
have
trying. Okay,
mom.
we're trying to call her right now.
Okay.
Unfortunately, like I said, I mean, our hands are tied because she couldn't do any of the exercises, and she.
I have her mom on Facebook.
Yeah.
3 NHTS. A standardized field sobriety tests were administered. Horizontal gaze nystagmus, walk and turn, and one-leg stand. HGN requires 4 of 6 clues. Walk and turn requires 2 of 8. One-leg stand requires 2 of 4. The driver was unable to complete the one-leg stand. The results across all 3 tests formed the behavioral foundation for probable cause. A critical defense argument exists here. The driver had just been in a vehicle collision. Under Daubert standards and Florida evidentiary rules, crash-related physical shock, adrenaline response, and emotional distress can independently produce FST failures indistinguishable from alcohol impairment. Defense counsel would argue these results are compromised absent chemical test confirmation, a legitimate and frequently successful challenge in post-crash DUI prosecutions. A supplemental finger-to-nose test was also administered. Non-standardized under NHTSA protocols, it carries reduced evidentiary weight and cannot substitute for the 3 standardized tests. Its results are admissible solely as officer observations, not as an independent basis for the impairment finding. Probable cause for arrest rested on 5 independent indicators: the crash, the reported odor, the post-Miranda admission, FST failures, and supplemental test observations. Under Illinois v. Gates, no single factor need be dispositive. The accumulation satisfies the constitutional threshold for a lawful DUI arrest. One post-arrest exchange warrants scrutiny. After handcuffing, the deputy asked the driver whether she believed she should have been driving with her son in the car. No substantive response was recorded. However, post-arrest questioning without a renewed Miranda waiver creates a suppression argument. This question should not have been asked. It is the only legal vulnerability in an otherwise clean arrest sequence. The presence of a minor in the vehicle carries statutory consequence. Florida Statute Section 316.193, subsection 3, elevates DUI when property damage occurs or a minor is present. Both conditions were met here. Whether enhanced charges were pursued is unknown. The legal basis for elevation was established. At the time of analysis, no court outcome has been identified.
Prosecution viability would turn on chemical test results not captured in this footage. Based on the legal foundation established, DUI charges were almost certainly filed.
Deputy Logston receives a B+. The investigation was procedurally sound, lawful initial contact, proactive Miranda advisement, standardized FST administration, and appropriate child welfare handling. 1 deduction. The post-arrest question that created a suppression window prevents a higher grade, but does not undermine the quality of this investigation. The driver receives a B. Cooperation was consistent and non-combative throughout. She did not resist arrest and prioritized her son's welfare immediately post-handcuffing. However, invoking Fifth Amendment silence after Miranda was available and legally prudent. Her voluntary admissions were not required and simplified the prosecution's case. Civilian witness Don receives an A. He accurately reported only what he directly observed, distinguished his own inferences from facts, provided a written statement on request, and assisted with child custody arrangements. His conduct represents the standard for responsible civilian involvement in a law enforcement encounter. 3 lessons from this encounter. First, a crash scene is legally distinct from a traffic stop. Community caretaking entry carries different constitutional obligations. Understanding this boundary matters for both enforcement strategy and defense theory. Second, proactive Miranda, administered before the legal threshold requires it, protects the investigation. Minimum compliance is a liability. Proactive compliance is a legal advantage. Third, post-arrest silence is absolute for officers as well as subjects. No question directed at a handcuffed person, however rhetorical, is without legal consequence. This was the only error in an otherwise clean investigation, and it was avoidable. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for even more police interaction and courtroom content.